The Wally Show podcast is our daily radio show heard live through the WayFM app each morning and hosted by Wally and me, Betty Rock. For more fun, be sure to connect with us at wayfm.com/Wally.
The Wally Show podcast is brought to you by Colorado Christian University Online,
where you can earn a degree online just like Betty Rock.
Learn more at ccu.edu/Wally. The Wally Show can feel like high school.
There's cliques and hierarchy and the mean girls.
Speaking of mean girls, here's Betty with Newsish.
I don't think I've heard that one, and honestly, I don't think I like it.
Truth hurts.
Yeah, right. ChatGPT is meant for making our lives easier, but in some cases, it's trying to kill us. That's the case for Florida pastor Scott Winters. He's a 55-year-old man, a Christian pastor in Florida, and he was experiencing dizziness, pain, and unstable blood pressure. He puts all of this into ChatGPT, who he has had a relationship with since 2024, about going over medical things and stuff. And ChatGPT said, "Don't worry about it. You're fine." And he's like, "Well, my kids are telling me I need to go to the hospital. My wife is telling me I need to go to the hospital. All my friends are telling me I need to seek medical help."
And usually when you consult the internet, it usually says I got a hangnail. Oh, you have cancer.
Yeah, or
it's worst case scenario.
Or it says you died yesterday.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
But that didn't happen.
That did not happen. ChatGPT said, "No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Ignore everybody." It even used his religion. It tailored to Winter's Christian faith. It said to him, "God did not design your body to endlessly fail."
Huh.
So that's using his Christian beliefs against him.
Yeah.
Okay, so Winters is like, "Well, I guess you're right."
First mistake right there, man.
Right? He shouldn't have done that. So instead, thankfully, Winters lived through this. But the doctors did say that his condition was worse once he got to the hospital because he waited so long to get medical help. So now this pastor, Scott Winters, is suing OpenAI, which is ultimately ChatGPT, claiming that it was trying to kill me. So, and this is just one of many lawsuits that are happening that deal with mental health, medication-related guidance, things like that. So I don't know who's going to win in this scenario, but Winters and his lawyer are stating that ChatGPT, once the user seems to be experiencing a medical emergency, it should ultimately stop conversation and say, seek medical help.
Sure, but you should actually know enough to go, this is still a computer. It's like Googling. It doesn't have all the answers. Like my ChatGPT even says, hey, ChatGPT is not perfect. It gets it wrong. Right above where you typed in prompts because it's not perfection. But that's the thing people have misunderstood. And because we want everything, we want someone to do everything for us, that we're willing to set aside common sense and go, no, I don't feel good. Maybe I should actually talk to my doctor.
Well, it's a sign of bigger things, like, trying to get your doctor on the phone and not speaking to another ChatGPT, computer, or the medical bills can get out of line. What if you go to the doctor and it isn't a big deal? You're trying to save money. You're trying to save your time. I do get where you can fall victim to these things.
You just have to decide what's important to you. Like if you're trying to figure out a recipe, ChatGPT, go for it.
Right.
If you're trying to figure out if you're having an aortic embolism, maybe take the other route,
Oh, what's this? An email? For me?
Uplifting WayFM. This is the Wally Show, and I love reading people's emails when they're commenting on things from the show. Like Patricia did. She's saying, "Hey, I recently heard your striperized version of the Forrest Frank song, Your Way's Better. Personally, I think you need to do all of his songs like this." Like, oh, not a bad idea.
I wouldn't be against that.
Yeah, striperizing songs makes the song better. You take a great song, but then when you run it through my striper filter, it gets even better. New producer Marks, I'm curious. You're young. How old are you? 20?
25.
25. Okay. Before starting here and being assaulted with my love of Striper.
Yes.
Did you know who this band was?
Yes.
You did?
I did.
How?
My father.
Oh, your dad did you right then.
Yeah.
Your dad was a Marine, so he's tough, which is great. He knows good music, obviously, because he knew Striper.
Oh, he loved you talking about Petra the other day.
Oh, good for him. All right, I like your dad. I need to meet your dad. And between the two of us, we are going to make you into a man.
Yes,
No,
sir.
I bet he just did it. You all right, Rob?
Yeah. Yeah. And I agree. Yeah.
Sounds good.
So if you missed this, I want to play this for you a little bit. This is what happens when you take a song like a Forrest Frank song and you put it through the Striper filter in case you missed it. This is the original, okay?
Okay.
It's wonderful. But then you Striperize it and it gets totally cool. Yeah, instantly, right out of the gate, you feel it.
Good morning.
Lord, I am so thankful for the ways that you bless me.
This on Spotify?
Yeah, it should be.
Everything you say, making waves like a jet ski. You love every part of me, even when I was missing. Now I see the heart.
It even makes the lyrics seem nonsensical better, you know?
Yeah.
So I can finally sing Jehovah Jireh, provider.
Yeah.
Your way always gets me higher. Even on my darkest days, you're a lighter. My Messiah. Lord, I need you now more than ever. Would you put my heart back together? I searched the world till my head hurt just to find
I
out
wish
you're always
they would let me do every song we play and do a side stream.
Usually you're full of horrible bad ideas.
I know, right?
But that one is a winner.
That is a winner. There you go. That is Forrest Frank, Your Way's Better, Striperize.
better.
Mania.
Uplifting Way FM, this is the Wally Show. We're going to play a little Match-a-Mania. It's a chance for you to win the brand new one-of-one Wally Show t-shirt.
That's right. We just got them in. They're
Been a
nice.
while.
They're nice blue because Wally is.
I'm colorblind.
Yeah, you're colorblind.
But I can see blue.
He can see blue, but it's got our new logo on. It just looks fantastic.
Yeah, you did a great job with that, and so you can win one right now, which is really great. And so the way it works is you will call, and if you are our contestant, you will be given a question or a prompt. Your goal is to get an answer at least on the board, okay, of answers, of possibilities. You get 1 point for that. But if you match, because it's called Match-a-Mania, with one of us, you get 2 points. If you get the number one answer, you get 3 points. Now, here's the rub. You only get 3 questions, but you must get 4 points to win.
Oof.
So you're going to have to at least match one of us, get on a board, maybe get a number one. So there's a couple different ways to do it, but it's not as easy as it sounds, okay? So with that being said, it would be a question like this. Like name a basic necessity of life. Okay, so think of one, Rock. I'll think of one really quick.
Okay.
Okay, you got yours down.
Yep.
What would you say, Marks, to that? What is a basic necessity of life if you were our contestant?
Water.
Water. He said water. What did you say?
Oh, that's a really good one. I went with toilet paper.
Not what I said. I also said water.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that means that he would have gotten 2 points because he matched with me. He'd be only 2 points away from winning.
Right.
Yeah, and the fact that you didn't say toilet paper is actually good because it means you don't think like Betty.
But we do need toilet paper, am I right?
Is it a necessity of... Well, maybe it is. Ask
It
COVID.
is. Right, exactly.
People were buying more toilet paper than water during COVID. So
Exactly.
you're not, you know what? You're pretty smart. So if you want to play along right now, 855-33-WAY-FM is the number. That's 855-33-WAY-FM. We'll do a little Match-a-Mania with you.
Mania.
Uplifting Way FM. This is the Wally Show. Renee, welcome to Match-a-Mania. What is at stake for you is the brand new Wally Show one-of-one limited edition t-shirt, okay? You can win this, but you're going to have to win the game first. Are you ready?
Ready.
I'm going to give you a prompt, and all you have to do is give us an answer. Betty Rock and I are going to also give an answer. If you match one of us, you will get 1 point. If your answer makes the list, you will get 1 point. If you match one of us, you'll get 2 points. If you get the number one answer, you will get 3 points, and you only need 4 points to win, but you only get 3 questions. All right, here we go. Question number 1. Name a first name that both men and women could have. Name a first name that both men and women can have. Okay, Betty Rock, get your answer down. I've got mine. What do you think, Renee?
Ryan.
Ryan. Okay,
Interesting.
Ryan. Betty Rock, did you say Ryan?
I did not.
What'd you say?
I went with Taylor.
Oh, Taylor is good, but Taylor did not make the list.
Come on.
I went with Kelly. And,
well, I guess so, yeah.
Kelly made the list, number 6.
You looked at the list.
No. Kelly made the list at number 6. So sad to say that Ryan did not make the list.
Oh, no.
But you're not out of this. You're just going to maybe have to get a number 1 answer here or there. So here we go. Question number 2. Name something that might have a cord attached to it. We have everything cordless now, but back in the day, we had cords. So name something that might have a cord attached to it. Betty Rock, do you have your answer down?
I just wrote mine down.
Okay, I have mine. What do you say here, Renee?
A hairdryer.
A hairdryer. Okay, what did you say, Rock?
I went with the phone because it used to have a cord plugged into the wall.
You got the number 2 answer.
Yes, sir.
Nicely done. I went with lamp. Because I just plugged in a lamp the other day, and it's on top of my mind. Number 1 answer for that.
You're cheating.
No, I'm not. I'm just good at this game. But you know what? The good news is, Renee, blow dryer did make the list, so you do get a point for that. Now, here's where we're at. You can cut the tension with a knife. Down to the final question, okay? She has 1 point. She needs 4 points to win. It means she must get a number 1 answer to pick up the Wally Show t-shirt here. Name something that pops. Name something that pops. Well, I see you writing down pretty fast, Betty. So you got yours. I got mine. What do you think, Renee? Name something that pops.
Popcorn.
Renee, you are going with popcorn. That does not sound like a bad guess. Betty Rock, what are you going with?
I went with popcorn.
Okay, that means you guys are matching, and if she had had more points, she would have won already, but she has to get a number 1 answer to win this thing. Some of the ones that made the list, like mine, firecracker, bubble gum.
Oh, okay, yeah.
A balloon.
Ah, yes.
Was number 2, but popcorn number 1. You pulled that out very last minute, very, very hero style there. And so, Renee, you get 3 points for a number 1 answer. Added to your 1 point, that gives you 4. You're a winner, and you're picking up the brand new Wally Show 1 of 1 t-shirt.
Yes.
You're actually the first person to win one of these, too.
Awesome.
Well, thank you so much for listening and hopefully wearing that t-shirt loud and proud and repping the show. You're the best.
Awesome. You're the best.
Closed on Sunday. You my Chick-Fil-A.
Uplifting Way FM. This is the Wally Show.
Lemonade.
Chick-fil-A has been dethroned.
No, that you can't say those words.
Yep.
The Lord has blessed the chicken.
In a customer satisfaction survey, they have been dethroned
By
from
who?
number 1. That's the question to you, Lady Rock. Who do you think could possibly be better than Chick-fil-A?
It's not McDonald's, I can tell you that.
Billion%.
It's not Wendy's. It's not KFC.
Oh, KFC doesn't. They're not even on this list.
It can't be Taco Bell.
No one's at Taco Bell right now.
What is left?
Yeah, this is a weird one. You would not think of this company. It's a thing of fast food that I never consider fast food.
Burger King?
No, that's considered fast food.
I don't
Just not
know.
food. Jersey Mike's.
I wouldn't consider them fast food, though.
I know. They are, that Subway, Jersey Mike's, all that is considered fast food. They are now number 1 in customer satisfaction.
What is it that they're doing that's so much better?
Okay, well, here's the thing. Chick-fil-A's been number 1 for 11 years in a row. Their rating didn't fall. It stayed the same, but their competitor, Jersey Mike's, stepped up their game. They beat them by 1 point, 84-83. And so They won on freshness, food variety, perceived value, earned Jersey Mike some strong marks. Because when you go to Chick-Fil-A and your meal is $11 plus for the chicken number one meal.
But it comes with a blessing from the Lord when you order from Chick-fil-A. And really, can you put a price tag on that? I don't think so.
I can. $9 is my max on Lord blessings. So Chick-fil-A is still ranked first in the chicken category above Raising Cane's and obviously KFC. Although the KFC in Columbia, the manager there is the nicest lady, and it's always good. It's near me where I live. Always great. I love her. I talk about her life. She got her life back together after the fire they had. We talk a lot. I go there too much.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. And so what this means, though, for you is that until they are back on top, you're going to get a whole lot more offers for refills, tray takeaways, and my pleasures are in your future because that's their secret sauce.
Which, once again, this sandwich place doesn't do that.
No, they just give you a good value and good food, I guess. So there you go. Chick-fil-A maybe rising back to the challenge.
And they're open on Sunday.
That's what got you.
No, you can't do that.
Yeah. They only won because of Sunday. Yeah, that's not what happened. I think to survive, we compartmentalize our lives. Everything has a box and we kind of put things in there. You've got school or you've got work or you've got church. But the reality is our faith colors everything that we do. That's one of the things I really liked when I was teaching at Colorado Christian University. Faith had to be integrated into the business classes or whatever the class was. It was a fundamental part of the education as a whole. And I think that's how we changed the world.
When I was going to CCU, as a student, I was thinking, how are they going to incorporate the Bible into math? And somehow they made it happen. All CCU online courses are designed for busy adults, and most courses, they're only 5 weeks long. So you can take one class at a time and still have time to enjoy your life.
I know I wrote papers at a campground one time, so it wasn't crazy once you get the system down. So that's why if you want to continue your education, both Betty and I highly recommend Colorado Christian University.
It's never too late to pursue your passion. Take the first step today and visit online.ccu.edu. CCU is a nonprofit impact partner.
If only he spent as much time preparing for the news as he does complaining about his health.
My shoulder is dislocated, literally.
It's News-ish with Wally.
Yesterday, we saw William Shatner from Star Trek fame on TV, and Betty and I both marveled at how good he looked for 95 years old. I even said, you remember me saying, he doesn't look frail like a lot of 95-year-olds.
And I think that's the missing part because I was thinking to myself, why does he not look his age? And it's exactly that. He doesn't look frail.
Yeah.
He still looks like he could be in his 70s.
Yeah, it's crazy. And so we didn't have the sound up, so we had no idea why he and his daughter, who admittedly I assumed was a younger wife, Hollywood, am I right? So
that's not your fault.
I made a judgment.
Yeah, that's not your fault.
But it turns out, this is what's crazy. It turns out that both he and his daughter were talking about a podcast that they started following each of them being diagnosed with stage 4 cancer within a year of each other.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. She had stage 4 breast cancer. He had stage 4 melanoma, which used to carry about a 1-year life expectancy.
Wow.
It's nuts. And so they both went through their treatments and they both beat it. And they kind of credit their strong family bond with helping them both get through the unimaginable. His daughter recalled a moment where she called her dad saying, I think I'm dying. And even in his condition, he's like, I'll be there. Wow. And he got up out of bed and booked over there.
And that testifies so much to his ability to be a good dad because I know that there has to be, there's plenty of examples of men that have been as high of a star as William Shatner is, and they don't have good standing with their kids.
No.
So I love the fact that his daughter feels like that she can call him when she's worried and that they're still doing things together.
That's the thing that always saddens me. You talk about the elevation of someone's position, like pastors who run these big churches, but then their families are dysfunctional, because they've poured everything into the church. And their family slid on him, and so that's sad. So it's good that he's balanced that through the years.
Are they going to be okay?
Yeah, they're both in remission, and that's kind of what the podcast is about. It's like coming close to death. It can change you, and it should change you. And they both said that it changed the way they see life. She said her father's diagnosed changed the way he sees the world. He gets more joy out of seeing birds fly past his window, and he's like, he's taught me and my sisters about a sunrise and a blue sky, how important that is and
That's
stuff.
awesome.
And he agreed. He said, man, I find myself driving my car and just smiling about it. It's these miracles. If you let them go by, you'll lose your joy of living. It changed my life all for the better. And this is a great example, though, of how something good can come from something bad. Now, the other part of this story that I would love to see played out is he's Jewish, but he's not practicing. And he really doesn't have a faith in God. It's more like this higher power kind of thing. But you know what? You never know. You know, the kind of spiritual impact that can come from something like this, too. And so maybe God's doing a work in him as well.
And the fact that he's still driving at 90-something, that's another miracle.
Yeah, absolutely. And he looks like he actually could operate his car, and you could see more of him than his knuckles when he drives.
I gotta admit it, I did not see this coming.
I like surprises.
One of the things we like to do on the show is called spiritual lessons from an unlikely source. Like, because when you go to church, you know you're supposed to be learning about God, but sometimes you find these lessons from other people or other things. And there's this comedian, Theo Von, who's one of the most honest people in his search for God that I've seen.
Yes, I really like his honesty. He doesn't really beat around the bush. He just lets people know, hey, I'm a little messed up.
Yeah.
I don't have it all figured out. And I think people really admire that about him.
Yeah, it's the authenticity.
Yeah.
And this is not an endorsement of his comedy. I'm not like, go
No.
check out Theo Von. He's really funny.
No.
Like it's a lot of stuff that's not in keeping with, you know, your faith and what you want your kids with and stuff. But he's walking through it. And this is kind of my point on this, you know, because he's edgy, but he's honest about where he's at. And remember, not everyone comes to faith in the same way. And for some people, it's a difficult process, and they got to wrestle through some stuff to get there. But I love his take on prayer, because if we're honest, there are a lot of people, myself included, that can learn a spiritual lesson from this unlikely source.
You know, sometimes I realize for myself, I would pray to God to help me get away from certain behaviors in my life. But at the same time that I was praying, there would be a part of me that knew I was probably going to do those things again. So I started praying like this. I started praying like, God, please help me with this. This is a broken part of me that I bring to you. I need help with it. And then I would add to my prayer, I would say, and God, even as I pray to you right now, there's a part of me that knows I'm probably lying to you. So can you come into that part of me and help me there? And so something that's just been helping me recently is just praying differently.
That will preach.
Yeah, and that's so true because, I mean, he already knows.
He knows.
And why hide anything from
Absolutely.
him? He already knows.
That's the thing I like about this is it's just a real honest approach to God. Like, because sometimes we come to him with these and thous, and we've got to, you know, stand in reverence before the Lord, you know, and he's like, look, God, I don't get it all. I'm kind of a mess. You know I'm probably lying to you, and I don't want to be, but that's the reality of where we're at.
And what I like about this even more is that I can promise you the audience that's listening to this podcast is not the ones that you're going to find in a church pew.
Right.
So that's what's so awesome about it is that he is being so open about his relationship with God that who knows, they just got a spiritual lesson from an unlikely
100%.
source, and they weren't even prepared for it.
No one was ready for that.
Right.
You know? Yeah, and if you've ever wrestled through addiction, you can understand that prayer. You know fully what that prayer is. And so this is what we want to talk about with you. 855-33-WAY-FM. Have you ever had a spiritual lesson from an unlikely source? It wasn't something that was intended to help you grow in your faith, but it landed with you and it connected, and you're like, oh, this is applicable to God and my faith. It wasn't meant for that, but man, this is that. And so, like, from Theo Von, this edgy comedian, here comes some really big wisdom on prayer. So we'd love to get yours right now. 855-33-WAY-FM. Could have been a song that wasn't meant for that you learned something from. Could have been, you know, some person like Theo Von or whoever. Just love to get your take on it. Spiritual lesson, unlikely source. 855-33-WAY-FM. That's 855-33-WAY-FM. So, Debbie, what was your spiritual lesson from an unlikely source?
When my oldest son, we found out he had Hodgkin's lymphoma years ago, and we got to the surgeon who was going to put in his port for his cancer treatments. The doctor looked at me and said, "Is it okay if I pray for your son?" I did not expect that from a doctor. A lot of doctors are just so cold. I had prayed and prayed like a mother would, worrying about him dying and knowing that I could do nothing for him. And I was at a loss. And then when this doctor came out and openly asked me if he could pray for my son, it just changed the way I looked at things and the way I prayed. I trusted God. I truly trusted God at those moments.
How's your son today? Is he good?
Oh, he's cancer-free. He's going to be 52.
Nice. That's so awesome. Thank you for being on the show with us.
Thank you.
Ricky mentioned that he learned a lesson from an unlikely source in an old Hallmark movie.
Love that.
It was called The Wishing Well. Have you seen this one?
No, why would you ask me that?
I know you watch Hallmark
I've
films.
seen one Hallmark film, Christmas Magic, and it's the best thing ever. Here's the song. Spinning around. This is a guy at a bedside of a lady who's dying, but she's an angel. Don't want to get too far into it. But she's coming back to Earth, and he's playing with an unplugged Casio keyboard. So good. Love Hallmark. Okay, what does Ricky say?
Ricky says that in the Wishing Well, there's a member of the town that burns his house down. And the members of the neighborhood are like, well, he's such a dummy. He's always been a dummy. And then a female counselor stands up and she says, yes, but he is our dummy.
Yes.
And we should help him.
And so hang on one second.
Yeah. Okay.
I can wait all my life.
So is his spiritual lesson saying that basically we're God's dummy?
No, it turns out that during that next week he's a youth minister, and two of the guys were like, "Oh gosh, here comes Tyler. He's the worst. Like he's such a dummy." And Ricky went up to them and he was like, "Yes, but he is our dummy, and we're gonna help him."
Love it. There you go. And who would have ever saw that coming? Something redeemable from a Hallmark movie.
Exactly.
Uplifting Way FM, this is the Wally Show. And I don't know why I share anything with Betty. There's times...
What? I'm not the problem.
I share like little videos like, hey, look at this. Check it out. It's fun. And then she posts things and then comments happen. And she loves
I do my
comments.
jobs.
Yeah.
I do my job. And I get comments on the videos that you think are worth posting.
Yeah.
And this one gave us the results that we all expected. Wally has a friend of his, a close friend of his, that his daughter just went into the Marines.
Air Force.
The Air Force.
Yeah.
And she has to do 30 push-ups in 60 seconds.
Yeah, something like that. 38 push-ups.
And Wally, he thinks, that's nothing. I can do that. And so his wife filmed him doing 30 push-ups in 60 seconds. And you did it.
Yeah.
However...
I did 40, actually.
Well, and he was a little winded at the end.
38, 39, 40.
Oh, that's all I got in me. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating so much. I did that with a bad shoulder or two. But I'd be useless to fight after that.
Yeah, I was useless. I was winded. I was gassed.
I thought you did pretty good.
Yeah.
However, the comments, people did not let you live it down. They said your form was not correct.
I'm 58, and I have a hurt shoulder. I did my best. I did more than a lot of people could have done.
Bill said 0, 0, 0. Josh gave a warning. He said, Wally, don't overextend yourself. We don't know what your body can handle.
It's very true. Thank you, Josh, for being concerned about my health.
Yes. Robin said your nose has to touch the floor. You didn't even come close to that.
My friends had not vacuumed, so there was no way I was doing that.
And then Kaylee said, redo, show us your best.
No.
And then I commented back to her and I said, unfortunately, that is his best.
That was my best. So, yeah, people were saying, you didn't go all the way down. Like, that push-up doesn't count.
And your feet weren't together. They said your feet needed to be together. I guess you were doing more of like a female push-up?
No, female are you use your knees. Like for the female one, you're on your knees and it's literally just like leaning over. Like it's not a big deal.
So what you did?
No, I did not. I was on my toes. I just did not go all the way down because I needed to get to 38 fast. And I knew if I went all the way down, I was not getting all the way back up.
Right. Well, you can actually see this video if you check out our socials. Just search Wally Show on Facebook or Instagram, and you can see the embarrassment that is Wally's push-up.
And remember, kind comments are also acceptable.
No, we don't need those.
The regular news serves up a steady stream of
cynicism, pessimism.
But here, it's
Big fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows.
It's news-ish
on The Wally Show.
What do you got, Marks?
We all know how plane rides can really ruin a day, especially if it's loud and a long distance. Well, you have crying kids, coughing adults, movies, games being blasted in your ears from all angles.
That's the thing. There are a lot of rules that are unwritten on planes that people tend to break. I watched a guy, you're not supposed to be on your phone, like making a phone call, and the guy is on his phone. We're taxiing, and I don't want to be the phone police. I'm like, you really shouldn't be doing that.
Right.
And then the flight attendant walked by and he kind of put it down, and then he'd keep going. So he knew he was doing something wrong, because you're not supposed to be making phone calls as we're taking off, you know? And so I was kind of frustrated by that, but I didn't say anything. I probably should have.
Well, funny you should mention that, because that's actually something that Congress is looking to get rid of. They're looking to ban all phone and video calls from flights.
Good.
Good? Why?
Unless I need it. No, because people will be on their phones and they always talk loudly on their phones, whether they got an earpiece in or not.
Let me give you a hypothetical scenario.
Sure.
Let's say that it's a mom on a flight and she has a little boy that maybe cut his knee, okay? And the dad is like, let's call mommy before she sets off, okay? So y'all are taxiing, about to take off, and she's on the phone with her son. You think that the government should step in and say, no, that's not allowed?
Let me just tell you this. If that mom is not traveling with her kid for once, she has a minute to herself, they're going to voicemail.
That's right. She's not going to answer.
She ain't picking that phone up. She's like,
right.
Mama is on a break. And so she's not taking that
You're
call
right.
unless she gets a text that says 911.
Right.
Someone died.
Right.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that
you're right.
is a fallacy. So why are they saying that they're cutting back on it? Like,
primarily, this act, the Quiet Skies Act, as it's being coined, is a future safety concern, apparently.
Sure.
Since Wi-Fi is expanding and fully changing the ways we experience flights, they're concerned that it's going to be a huge safety and obnoxious problem.
Oh yeah, like people listening to their music without headphones, it bewilders me. Like, why would you do that? What in your world says this is okay? And then the phone call situation too is interesting because they always talk about it being a safety concern, and Wi-Fi being an issue. Like the crazy thing is for me, I can never get the Wi-Fi to work really well.
Right. I'm like, are people actually doing this?
Yeah.
Because I can never get it to work.
Yeah, how great is this Wi-Fi you keep talking about? Like, I can't get it to do anything.
But maybe they have high expectations for the internet getting better,
yeah,
and so
maybe
they
so.
are trying to cut it off before it gets too
Yeah.
crazy. Because the sad part is we are a bunch of just children, and if you don't set rules, and even then, if you don't set rules, then there are no expectations.
The reason we have rules is because people can't self-regulate.
Right.
If people could self-regulate, be self-aware, and monitor and be kind,
courteous,
we wouldn't have half the rules that we have today.
Yep.
Well, there you go. That's going to do it for your news-ish. Thank you, Marks. Uplifting Way FM. This is The Wally Show. We're going to do a little snap judgment where you can help us decide between two songs of which one you want to hear more of on Way FM. Now, what we do is Betty Rock prepares a little snippet or a snap. We give our opinion, then we play the hook, see if our opinion changes when we hear a little bit more of the song. And so what is the title of the first of the two songs?
This has got a strong title working with it. It's called I Found Jesus.
All right, here we go. This is the snap.
Buried the past and let my old ways die. Opened the grave and brought me back to life.
I actually like that. I like the notes in it, the way she's arranging them. Betty, I can tell you don't.
I am so out.
Really?
I mean, it's like I've heard it before.
Okay, I do get that. I do think it's going to build. It feels like it's going somewhere. Marks, I'm just curious. New producer Marks, you like that?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I feel like I need
iffy.
to.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to hear where it's going.
Well, we
like
will,
you said.
but you have to
Yeah.
make the decision on this alone. If you just heard that, would you like it or not?
I'll wait and say yes. I think I will.
Yeah, you're too iffy. You're out.
You're out.
You got it. It's more definitive.
Yeah, you gotta know.
This is his first time on this segment. So
And he's a peacemaker.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you got to be stern. You got
That's
to say
right.
yes or no.
All right, well, here comes the hook.
Every time I thought my world had reached an end, he picked me up and we started all over again. Second chances turned into hundreds 'cause he never gave up on me. I thought that I would never be worth the fight, but he showed up and loved me time after time.
Okay, I can tell you right out of the gate, Betty Rock is out.
Why?
And she's going to be out hardcore.
Why?
Because I like it, one. And then two, because it sounds like country. And you have this thing where you don't like country Christian music.
No, I don't like nowadays country music. I just think it's bleh. And once again, I'm out.
Yeah, I knew it.
Why
knew
are
you'd
you
be out.
in?
Because I like that style.
But why do you like it?
The melody line in it, I do like. I will say this: it was a little hard to hear some of the words, and the words are really important in Christian music. And so, if I was gonna ding it for anything, it would be that. But I did like it. It was just whiny enough for me, but not too whiny. Too country, I mean. I said whiny. I meant twangy. That's what I meant. So Betty Rock double out, Wally double in, Marks.
I'm completely out.
Oh, maybe his taste is more female like Betty's. We'll see.
Do you think that it's why are you out?
So I liked the overall sound of it, but the lyrics were just too plain and lacking depth.
He's a deep thinker.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
So it's lacking depth in the fact that God saved your soul, died on the cross for your sins, and that is lacking.
We literally play that song every song we play here.
Exactly. And I would like to point out, Betty Rock, that you were out on it too.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
Yeah, anyway,
why are you defending it?
So that is song number 1. I Found Jesus. 2 people out, 1 person in. We got song number 2 coming up in 10, and we will do that and then see where we land. So Betty Rock, what is the name of song number 2?
Song number 2 is called Keep Going.
Oh, that sounds very motivational.
Just keep the faith and keep going. Keep it going.
Oh.
Don't sit, don't stop. Don't even think about stopping.
What in the world is that in the best way? Don't sit, don't sit, don't sit, don't stop, don't sit, don't stop, don't sit, don't sit, don't stop, don't sit, don't stop,
kind of went like that.
don't sit.
You're ruining it.
I'm totally, you can tell where I'm at. I am 100% in.
Well, and I was looking over at Mark's and he was bopping his head.
Yeah, that's a good sign. So Mark's, you in? Oops, sorry.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, yeah,
that was great.
Betty Lou.
Yeah, I'm in.
Boy.
I love it.
And I just like, too, it has such a different flavor.
Yes.
Because a lot of times, you're playing songs and they tend to be kind of in the same vein. And this one is cutting its own path.
Very different.
I do like that.
No, okay. No.
Oh. All right, well, let's see what the hook sounds like.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Woo! Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. You've come so far. Be strong, take heart. I know you're trying to run, but you
What?
Whoa.
keep going.
What? Oh, you had me on that first little run, and then it stops, and then keep going.
Yeah, I was trying to hear it, but I
know.
couldn't
Wow.
outside of you.
That is a little thing I like to call a banger. All right, so I am 1 billion plus % in. Marks, I'm assuming you're in as well because I heard you go, whoa!
Much like the title, I want it to keep going.
Yeah, there you go. All right, nicely done. Betty Lou?
Yeah, I'm in. I love it.
That is a slam dunk today.
Yeah.
All 3 of us in on the snap and the hook. But again, our opinion doesn't matter. It's all up to you. Which one do you want to hear more of? So I'm going to give you both of the hooks again in case you missed it. The song, the first one was called I Found Jesus. This is the hook for that.
Every time I call my world in reach and then you picked me up and we started all over again. Second chances turned into hundreds 'cause you never gave up on me.
And then a totally different take on stuff is Keep Going, song number 2.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. You've come so far. Be strong, take
So you get to decide now.
but you know you're never running alone.
Woo! Which one of these 2 songs, and don't be influenced by us, which one really did connect with you? Which one were you like, man, I want to hear more of that on Way FM? Because you actually help make our decisions easier of which songs to play, because we have options of a ton of different songs, but you can only pick a few. So 855-33-WAY-FM, that's 855-33-WAY-FM. Give us your opinion, and who knows, you could be the deciding factor. So which one resonated with you more, and which one do you want to hear on Way FM?
Wally, I have to go with keep going.
Yeah!
Because it makes me want to keep going.
I love it. Yeah, it's a good message as well, inspirational about our faith and keep going. But man, it is delivered beautifully. And I have no idea who this is. Who is it, Rock?
Yeah, Teresa, this song is done by a brand new artist. Her name is Rachel Purcell.
See, I thought it was Tasha Layton at first, and so it's Rachel Purcell.
Yes, and the song that you passed up on called I Found Jesus, that one is by Katie Nicole.
And Katie Nicole is a great artist. She has done so many songs that I absolutely love.
So I have to ask Teresa, what do you have against Katie Nicole? Jeez.
Oh, come on, Betty Rock. I can start stuff.
That's right. That's what Betty does. See, you see it finally. Finally, everyone sees it. Sees her for what she really is. Well, Teresa, I think you've made a good choice. I really enjoy. I was in on both songs, but man, this other one just sounds so different, and I love it. So here we go. We're going to keep going with Keep Going and Rachel Purcell because Teresa has demanded it today on Snap Judgment.
Yes. Woo! Thank you, guys.
I've been knocked down a million times. I ain't even trying to count them no more. But every time that I fall, I get up again. Ain't worry about nothing. Don't you know?
Uplifting Way FM. All the celebrity stories you didn't know you needed, but now can't ignore. The Rock Report.
With Betty Rock.
You know, with the invention of ChatGPT, it has been writing songs, and now there are AI artists, and we've been saying, can ChatGPT really write a song? Well, it can do as great as some of these songs. These are songs that were huge. We loved them. However, some of the lyrics are really dumb.
Yeah, because ChatGPT can do music pretty well, but lyrically, I think it really struggles.
Well,
but maybe not. Maybe it's better than some of these you're telling me.
I'm going to use my first example as Hillary Duff's So Yesterday with this line.
Okay.
If you're moving on, I'm already gone. If the light is off, then it isn't on.
Did it say if the light is off, then it isn't on?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Yes. No, you've lost the depth of that. I don't know how you failed to see the genius in that.
But people loved it.
Yeah, I mean, she was huge. See, the hook makes it all okay. It's like, I'll forget that light on-off thing. Nice.
Another example is Katy Perry's Fireworks.
Oh, come on.
With this line.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind?
Yes, I do.
Wanting to start again.
There are times when my life feels like a plastic bag that has drifted through. It's hit the freeway. It's been hit by 7 cars, drug under one car before being released into a tree to have a bird poop on it. So yes, I feel like a plastic bag.
Oh, okay. Well, let's move on. And then finally, One Direction's with their song, Don't Forget Where You Belong.
Oof. One Direction in my world can do no wrong. So let's see. If you ever feel alone, don't. That's so good. You know what? Here's what you're missing again. The simple genius of this.
What?
If you feel alone, feeling alone is a choice. It's a conscious choice you make. So you know what? Don't. Just don't, okay? There's not even any debate, any discussion about it. Because if you'd said, if you ever feel alone, just call me. Well, what if you're not there? If you ever feel alone, just say hi to some stranger. No, maybe you're not outside. If you ever feel alone, just don't. All right. You know what? That I can resonate with.
Great advice.
I get behind that. You know what? I think you're completely wrong on all these except for Hillary Duff. That one was a little weird.
Tough.
Uplifting Way FM. This is the Wally Show. I think you can boil down people into 2 types of people. There's text group people and non-text group people. I'm a non-text group people. I try to remove myself from text groups.
I do understand why, because you get so many notifications and it's like people liking something, loving something, ha-haing something, and you're just like, oh my gosh.
And I'm in the middle of my work day and things going off, and I'm just like, no.
That's when you just mute it. You don't take yourself out. You can mute it. However, there is one texting group that I'm a part of that I never mute.
Oh, what is it?
And that is my Facebook Marketplace Mayhem texting group.
Oh, okay. What is that?
So it involves me and 3 of my friends. And what we do is when we occasionally find ourselves on Facebook Marketplace and we see something that is ridiculous that someone is selling, we take a picture of it, a screenshot, and we send it to the group. And then we all comment on it. We all laugh about it. Like the last one was a tortilla. that someone
just a tortilla.
One tortilla that someone was
good.
selling. Yeah, like
You
it
know
was
what
just
you
so
should
funny.
do? You should then ratchet that up a little bit, and you should buy their Christmas gifts from things you've seen people selling.
That's a great idea.
Yes.
And the weird things that I sent them screenshots of. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
I just
and
might
then
do
all
that.
of a sudden, like around Christmas, they're like,
Yeah.
a tortilla, what is this?
Right. Oh,
Remember
that's so
when?
good. That's really good. But also, too, like used mattresses and like socks with holes in them. It's like at some point, this is just trash. Like, get it out. You don't need to be selling it on Facebook Marketplace, but it creates a lot of good comedy for us.
And if it's trash, don't take it to Goodwill. Like, I hate when people do that. They use Goodwill as a dumping ground.
Right.
It's like, if you don't want it anymore, just throw it out. you
Right.
know?
But what I love about group texting is that is just one example. There are so many others out there that are having fantastic group chats, and maybe you even have a clever name for them as well. I would love to hear those.
Yeah, you have one with my wife, Wally's Babysitters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's me,
Yeah.
you, and your wife. And you know what it is?
Yeah.
It's when your wife will send a text saying, hey, Wally has a dentist appointment at so-and-so time. You would think it would be enough for her to just tell you and you tell me. No, she tells me because she knows if she tells you, it won't get on the calendar.
And you know the irony? When
And
it
you'll
pops
forget.
up in my feed, I don't look at it. And it's just the three of us in that. All right, so 855-33-WAY-FM. That's 855-33-WAY-FM. Maybe you're like Betty and you're in a bunch of group chats and you like them. What is the weirdest group chat you're in, or the most unusual or creative group chat that you find yourself in? 855-33-WAY-FM is the number. That's how you can be on the show. We love having you on. 855-33-WAY-FM.
So for you, what's that odd texting group you're a part of?
I wouldn't necessarily call it odd per se, but we do call ourselves the Odd Squad.
Well, I mean, it kind of is then. Who's in your Odd Squad texting group?
So it's me and two of my best friends, and they're actually 10 years younger than I am. One of them is a mom like I am, and so we go and we, hey. We go and just kind of vent about our days. Right now, the other one is her husband is going through cancer, and so it's just a place to share each other's prayer requests and keep each other updated on how we can pray for one another.
Is that your son?
That is my son and my daughter. Open. Well, come here. I prayed 10 years for children, and God.
Yeah, we've always said, be careful what you pray for.
Well, my husband and I tried several avenues. Hey, to get pregnant and have children, and someone gifted us their last embryos. So,
Yeah, that's one of those things you got to be thankful, man, even on the rough days, huh?
yes, so thankful.
Well,
What?
Liz, thanks
What?
for being on the show with us today.
Thank you for letting me be, and sorry it was so loud.
Oh, that's all right. That's having kids, man. Well, have a great rest of your day.
You too.
I have a feeling I'm going to have a better day than she is as an empty nester.
We're having this conversation on our Facebook page. You can actually chime in if you search Wally Show on Facebook. And I love the one that Susie shared. She said that her and her family have a group chat called Dad Made Us Green.
Oh.
Do you get it?
Okay, Dad made us green. Now, Dad made us like all of a sudden be like environmentally conscious?
No.
Green with envy?
No.
Dad made us green. Grinch?
No.
Dad made us
The bubble
green.
is green.
Oh, Android. Dad's an Android. That's very funny.
I love that so much because that does drive me nuts. If everyone in the group chat has an iPhone, it's all blue. I love that. You can see everything. You know when
great.
people are typing. You can see everything just goes
like it should be.
Like it should.
God intended.
But then when you have that one person with an Android, like Dad, Susie's dad, chiming in, he made everything green. It's the worst.
My mom has Merry Monday, and it's a thing she sends out to all the kids and things like that. It first started off with just us kids. Then some cousins got involved. Then one person who I'm going to not use their name is an Android owner. And she was like, I'm having trouble adding her. I'm like, she shouldn't be added.
Yeah, don't add her.
There's a reason. Just say you couldn't figure it out. You're 85. No one's going to question it. But no, she had to ChatGPT and figure it out. And so now we got green bubbles all over the chat.
It's the worst. Change the group name, but you can't once an Android user is in it.
See?
Oh, they're the worst.
Another reason to be mad.
And now for some good news.
Uplifting way of him. This here is the Wally Show with a little bit of good news. Get giddy up some of those good news stories to remind you that the world isn't all that bad of a place because the regular news is a bit cantankerous. Betty Rock, good news, giddy up. What do you got?
There's an ice cream truck owner in Massachusetts that a young little boy recently approached her truck, but didn't have enough money for a treat. But instead of turning him away, she gave him a free scoop of ice cream. Well done. But it gets better than that. And people online saw the generosity of this woman, and soon after, donations started pouring in from all over the world. So she has just announced that she'll now be giving free ice cream away to every child all summer.
That is awesome. That's the internet getting it right, and I love that. But it started with her doing the right thing, too.
Right.
John Wayne International Airport in California, they were celebrating a veteran transportation, a TSA officer who has turned 90 years old.
Ooh,
wow.
Good for him.
Yeah, so TSA officers, family members, friends, they gathered and threw a surprise party for him, which at 90 is always a little dicey. He is now believed to be the oldest TSA officer in the world. And sure, while they celebrated him, 5 bottles of water and 1 handgun got through. But you know what? Still a beautiful moment.
Oh my gosh.
You know,
this is good news.
What would have been really funny, though, in my idea would have been like to put a raw thing of cake batter on the conveyor belt where your stuff goes through the X-ray, and then have the technician like stop it, and then have a fully baked cake come out. So people just like, wait, what just happened? Like that would have been like super cool. I have this love-hate relationship with old people working. Like
what? So you love-hate yourself?
No, thank you. Yes. No, like if they're doing it because they want to and it fulfills them, I love that. I think it's great. Work till you can't anymore. You bring a different perspective to life, and you can help that younger generation. And so I love it. It's when I see old people working beyond their age because they have to. That I hate. Like that breaks my heart because they haven't been able to save enough or to get by without having to work at 90.
Right.
You know,
right.
so.
But also too, we've seen some awesome stories that we've even shared on Good News where people have seen these senior citizens and started a GoFundMe, and it's raised thousands of dollars. Who knows, at some point someone might start a GoFundMe for you.
You know what? At this point, I'd take it.
Well, that's the end, but it doesn't have to be. Check out our Aftercast. It's new stuff you didn't hear in the podcast. Be sure to rate us on iTunes as well as connect with us on social media. Just search Wally Show. And if you'd like to join our Facebook group made exclusively for you potties, the link is in the description of this podcast. Thanks to Colorado Christian University Online for supporting what we do.